Greens have one, and Grade here with another Dawn of War 2 replay. Spawn top the right side as the Tyrannid we have, or Hive Time, we have Michelin star. You said you wanted also Tyrannids, here's your Tyrannid. And spawning as the Plague Champion as the Plague Champion we have Katla. Spawning as the Lord Inquisitor we have Kanji. And spawning as the War Boss we have ShaFex. Somebody AFK? No, all heroes are moving. Question mark, AFK. Nope. I guess there was some sort of indication maybe one of them was AFK, one of them wasn't moving immediately. We do got a Hormigaunt and two Termagants. We do got a Chaos Heretic into Chaos Marine, pretty standard there. Slugger Shooters, and two second shooter, that's pretty standard. And Imperial Guardsman, Sentinel, Imperial Guardsman, pretty standard as well. So, and I should mention this as well, double Termagants pretty standard as well. And you got the Sentinel being upgraded with the Stomp. Lord Inquisitor is falling on back, doing a full retreat, and the Imperial Guardsmen will need to come over and start repairing it up. We do have the War Boss trying to engage these Chaos Marines. Heretics are turning forward, does detonate one of the models there on top of the War Boss, and the Heretics are now getting ripped apart. And the Heretic Squad will get fully wiped there. Bit of a loss there, but nothing too critical at this moment in time. He is rebooting the Heretic Squad. Plague Champion does like the rituals. I like the rituals best for the Plague Champion. The extra health regen is very nice. Up here, we do got the Tyrannus moving way forward. One that has been upgraded to Toxic Sacks, which does give him extra damage, health, and a nice little snare ability. Power generator being deployed on out. Keeping the Heretics overrated. Did he? Oh yeah, he's just mentioning how he lost his Heretic Squad. Well, Heretics' jobs are to die. And if I were to quote General Patton, you don't win a war by dying for your country. You win a war by making the other poor dumb bastard die for his country. What's the Warhammer equivalent to that? Shooters on get perhaps behind this heavy cover. We've got some big shooters here, which will be useful to try to slow down one of these squads. We've got Sluggers now advancing here. And over here, we've got the Tyrannids rushing on forward, Hormigants and the Hive Tyrant breaking through the front line, the Sentinel being bypassed, and these Termagants still just sort of engaging that generator point. He's getting a bit too far, a bit too close to Tarantula Sentry Guns. On the right side, we've got these forces falling on back as well. We do have a Pain Boy deployed on out. And we've got Mucus Discharge for the Plague Champion, giving him his own Apothecary healing ability. A nice AoE one. Chaos Marines may just need to fall back at this point. The Plague Champion is falling back as well. I suppose that's something similar, but not exactly the same. Though probably my favorite World War II quote is nuts. The airborne commander or the general at, or was it colonel? Colonel or general's response at Bastogne as they were surrounded during Battle of the Bulge. And when the Germans were demanding surrender. Chaos Heretics is going to be pushing its way forward, forcing back the Plague Champion. Did detonate one of the models a little bit too early. You've got, of course, a Havoc Squad would be very useful suppressing these forces. Heretic Squads are moving their way forward. Actually, the Heretics are just engaging at range. Warrior Brood makes its advance. Have an upgrade, the Barb Strangler upgrade. It's definitely one of my favorite upgrades in the game, along with the grenade launcher upgrade. Oh, I just realized something as well. Whatever recent update they released, it changed that icon from a single bullet in the side for suppression to an AoE heavy machine gun suppression icon. So they actually added a new icon. Very nice. It makes sense, since it's also a suppression AoE weapon. But you got these Havocs now setting on up. Got the big shooters and the War Boss and the Pain Boy advancing. We do have a bit of a flank up here as well. Havoc Squad is on to suppress the Pain Boy first. The War Boss hadn't upgraded the spiky armor, which is effective versus the Heretics, as well as just give good health and health regen, and the Big Bang Hammer. The Sluggers are going to push their way forward, haven't upgraded the Burnas. And the Orc player is going to be, or the Chaos player is full retreat. We got these Termagants now pushing their way forward. Hormagants do get knocked back there. And we now do have Casual Devils deployed on Al as well. We do have the upgrade of the Holy Brazier, which grants that Holy Pyre ability right there. Did he lose his Heretics again? Nope. Looks like he's loses his generators. The Barb Strangler weapon's also good against buildings, so if he breaks through these forces, he's able to get some good damage in, but looks the Lord Inquisitor managed to take out the Hive Tyrant. It looks like his teammates started messing up a bit as well. Tier 2 being researched by the Hive Tyrant, so is the War Boss. Ooh, good. A grenade launcher upgrade. I do like that upgrade. Just good range firepower. Now perhaps upgrade the Chaos Marines with chain axes. And make them the front line. Good knockbacks there onto the War Boss, but did knock back some of his own forces there. He needs to start shooting the assault rifles. Hormagants are falling back, sustaining quite a bit of fire there. Ooh, nice mortar hit. Looks like there's a artillery spotter. And we've got a nice little snare there on the Lord Inquisitor. And these forces are falling back now. We've got the Warrior Brood being deployed on out. The Hive Tyrant's still down. Looks like the Plague Chief's eyeing to revive them. Or maybe not. Oh, it's been also good with a Plague Sword, which could on some zombies. Wait. The zombie artillery spotter can bring in artillery mortar strikes? I did not know that. Holy crap. I thought they just were basic and stupid, but they're able to call in their own mortar strikes. But the artillery spotter did go down because he left him out to dry. Well, these forces are starting to make their way down south. The Orc play is going to be a little bit unsupported, creating too many people right now. Yeah. That could be very handy with the assault infantry. Ooh, Casual Devils do use a nice grenade launcher barrage, knock back all those forces. Sluggers are falling on back. They are upgraded the Burnas. The Plague Chief is engaging the War Boss, who may see a mass AoE heal from his discharge relatively soon. We do have a Zonothrope. Wait, a Zonothrope or this early? Jeez. Plasma guns are pushing the way forward, getting some good damage all across this line. Yep, Termagants are now falling back. We've got the Warrior Brood now pushing its way forward as well. The Hive Tyrant's still in the mix, not upgraded with anything just yet. Gained some great AoE damage there, but the Warrior Brood will need to fall back. The Warrior Brood fully goes down. You got the Death Dread being torn out by the War Boss. Another Zonothrope. This Hive Tyrant player is going for a lot of AoE weapons. He probably should not have the Barb Strangler upgraded much as like. He needs a bit more of a front line, something a bit more durable. Yep, a lot of AoE weapons are good against Imperial Guardsmen, because it's a lot of extra damage there. But he's getting overran, though, a lot of times. Plague Champion has been fully upgraded. We've got Armor Pestilence as well. And we got a Manticore being deployed now by the Lord Inquisitor, which should be even more use artillery to fight against the Xenothropes. Manticores are pretty effective in 2v2s, that's for sure. A lot of targets to shoot at. And especially against these Termagants and Hormagaunts. Fear Guardsmen are quite wounded here, but using the grenade launcher barrage and annihilating those forces. Getting some good damage there. Chaos Marines are falling on back. Grenade launcher barrage knocking back those Burnas and the War Boss. The point does get deactivated there. He needs to get out a las cannon or a auto cannon at this point to engage that Death Dread. Now this side really has any anti-vehicle weapons. We do have a Plague Marine squad being deployed on out. More grenade launcher hits there by the Heretics. And here comes the Xenothropes raining some shots in. And the Hive Tyrant has been upgraded with the Venom Cannon, which is a AoE anti-everything weapon. Good suppression there on the War Boss. Xenothropes are a little bit exposed in case Imperial Guardsmen want to roll on up. The War Boss was sitting massive suppression thanks to the Havoc. Termagants or Hormagaunts do get knocked back there as well. Shooters now receiving some fire. And here comes the Manticore. Manticore is a little bit in an exposed position. And the shooters will be falling on back. Plague Marines are being tied up in melee. No autocannon upgrade there onto the Havocs. It does knock back the Plague Marine models, which could allow him to get a rock missile launcher shot off if they do. Plague Champion just sort of standing there menacingly, absorbing some shots. Does spot the the Manticore. Could potentially use the assault rifle's grenades to hit that Death Dread. That Death Dread is severely wounded. Here comes the Xenothropes do manage to kill off that Death Dread for him. Here comes grenades, regular grenades. And Havoc Squad is getting some good suppression there. Regular got some knockback grenades in the group as well. Plague Champion does need a bit more health. Perhaps use a mucus discharge just to get some extra health. Could wait for a little bit later. Hive Tyrant charging on forward, needs to fall back. Good grenade launcher barrage there, but the Xenothropes cannot be knocked back like that. Termagants or Hormagaunts getting hit, and we also have the Manticore barrage nailing one of those Xenothropes quite significantly. Imperial Guardsmen getting a bit wounded. And the Hormagaunts will escape on out of there, but barely. Tier 3 being researched by the Plague Champion and by the War Boss. All these forces are being fallen back. Looks like there's going to be some Gen Bash as well. Burners will make short work of this region. These forces are fully healed and reinforced. Got a Venom Brood also deployed on now as well. Perhaps Venom Brood should go for a flank and hit that Manticore. Let's see, what should each player get? A regular Predator wouldn't be half bad for the Plague Champion. He could go for some Terminators as well. Let's see, what type of Predator would be good? Probably Mark of Corn. Zidge is not needed. And there's not any anti-vehicle melees for for him to engage with, so probably the Corn Predator tank would be pretty good. These forces want to make their way forward because these knockback grenades do get knocked back. Xenothropes are engaging these long range over here. Manticore Barrage raining on in, and was pretty deadly there. The Heretic Squad got annihilated. So no more possible rituals or repairs, so probably it's best to go for a Terminator Squad at this moment in time. And perhaps get on some Heretics for some rituals just for healing. Terminators have been deployed on out. We also got an Orc Knob Squad. We could see the upgrade to the Cyborg implants upgrade for the Pain Boy. And we also got a Lehman Russ for the Lord Inquisitor. An Executioner turret would be pretty good for the Lehman Russ for good AoE damage. Are you lacking power? Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he has plenty of power. See if we want to build some more generators. A Plague Champion doesn't really need a whole lot more power, just need requisition at this point in time, and probably not going to deploy any more assets, just need income for reinforcements at this current rate. But he's going to get plasma guns into the Chaos Marines. I probably would have done. I like the Chain Axes upgrade myself. I prefer like the Grenade Launcher upgrade on the Heretics, and then Chain Axes for the front line. Swap the roles. But of course, I'm not these players, nor do I really play online, so probably my ideas are always horrible. These forces pushing their way forward. The Xenothropes going to get some great AoE damage. Perhaps focus on the Pure Guardsmen since there are a lot of models there for the AoE weapons. We got some burners on the flank. Havoc Squad needs to rotate their guns around, hit that burner squad. War Boss is going on in as well. Pure Guardsmen are falling on back as well. Shooters still engaging. A lot of resurrected models from the Plague Chamber. The Plague Chamber itself does go down. And we've got some massive barrage there by the Manticore. There may have been. Yeah, it looks like both the Termagants are now fully dead by that barrage. Oof. Good Manticore hits, and now we got Knobs tying up the Terminators up in melee. The Terminators need to teleport away. Probably going to teleport across this rock face. Maybe their teleport's on cooldown. I hear the Lehman Russ engaging as well. Engaging the Hive Tyrant does have a good anti-vehicle weapons in the region, but the Hive Tyrant itself needs to fall back. The Terminators do manage to fall back, but they don't have one less model. Going to be perhaps reinforcing from his teammates' building. Can you reinforce off teammates' building in this game? Cavios 2, yes. I would assume yes in this game, but I'm never 100% sure. Yep, okay, sounds good. I would assume yes, but you never know. Plus, I could easily see something like, oh, it's a Tyranid structure. That would be a no for some odd reason. Or for lore reasons. Though if there are lore reasons, there should be no reason why anybody be supporting the Tyranids. Unless they're all gene stealers. They steal blue genes. Which makes some of those super units that have field reinforcements be very effective, like the Stormlord, the Land Raider Redeemer, things that sort. Speaking of which, we got the Swarm Lord being deployed now. He did lose his Venom Brute. No, the Venom Brute's still alive. He lost his Hormagaunts as well, so the Swarm Lord's going to be the front line. Oh, guess what? We'll find that shortly. Swarm Lord. It's sort of weird that Swarm Lord is also a reinforcement point. I don't really view it as like a reinforcement unit. But that may be just me. I feel like a really, really heavy infantry gun. I don't even really consider it a vehicle. Yep, that Lord Inquisitor is not in a really great position right there. We do have the Vanquisher cannon there on the Lehman Russ. And Lord Inquisitor is falling on back. And she does spot the Swarm Lord chasing her. It's like a T-Rex. But with more sharp arms and actual arms, unlike a T-Rex. These forces are starting to get suppressed by the Havoc. Needs to rotate the gun, or at least retarget towards the other forces. The War Boss does get suppressed. Knobs now charging forward. He does fall back to Havocs. The Venom Brood and the Hive Tyrant trying to engage that Lehman Russ. The Hive Tyrant severely wounded, does fall back there. Swarm Lord and Xenothroats are charging on forward. The Xenothroats should have been at longer range, should have been just a move forward. But the Swarm Lord can just start chopping away. Let's show him. The Swarm Lord's going to show him what choppers mean. Swarm Lord is receiving not a whole lot of fire at the moment. Plague Chain charging on forward as well. Maps gained some free resurrection as well. Lightning Claws will pour down on the Terminators as the Xenothroats are just engaging the Lehman Russ apparently. The Swarm Lord as severely wounded is going to be falling back to HQ. As these Terminators and the Plague Chain pursuing the pursuers of the Swarm Lord. Manticore is still alive, has 13 kills, had been upgraded, of course, with the Storm Eagle. Venom Brood and the Hive Tyrants are engaged. Does fall back with the Chaos Terminators, trying to get some health regen. And Havoc's doing a good job suppressing these Imperial Guardsmen. Swarm Lord's pushing his way forward once again. I haven't seen any Capillary Towers, have we? In fact, there's 900 red points here. There could be a Tyranno formation. Why did we see a Tyranno formation in that last engagement? There was a lot of densely packed units. The Plague Marines are falling on back. Does capture this VP here. Tickets are very similar. Now we've got some flash kits being deployed on out. Oops, wrong button. Lehman Russ severely wounded. A Venom Brood does get one more shot up there. Doesn't get the kill there on the Lehman Russ. Firing some shots there. I've been able to run them down. They're trying to sprint forward, but no, they do not get the Lehman Russ. Lehman Russ will escape out with 9 health. Xenothroats still constantly firing away. They have been upgraded with the Symbiosis. Increases healing allied to your miss up to 25% of their max health over 10 seconds. Which... can that be applied to the Swarm Lord? Looks like he's going to try to distract the Orc player, start hitting the Southern VP, allowing the Tyranny player just be on a 1v1 rather than 2v2. Yeah, probably can't be affected by the Hive Tyrant Guard either. Probably not towards the quote-unquote vehicles for the Tyranids. Oh, here comes the Tyranno formation. A little bit of weird timing. But now there's a bunch of Capillary Towers there. He does have a lot of red points still. He probably has enough. Yeah, he's pushing enough for another Tyranno formation, so he probably has to use that to start using his red points. Flash kits are long range support, coming for support. Heretics have been redeployed. Perhaps need to use a ritual to help get some good health regen across the line. Does the native on the walls there time the shooters up in melee? Imperial Guard's getting ripped apart by those Xenothroats. Doesn't get the kill there, but we do have the Lehman Russ now receiving some fire there. Does fall back with the Xenothroats. A ritual has been activated there, trying to get some more health regen for his forces. I'm so surprised we haven't seen any Blastmasters. Noise Marine Blastmasters are pretty much a staple in 2v2s, aren't they? But we do see a Land Raider Phobos. Oh no, that's Chaos Predator. Never mind. Get the icons mixed up. And Blastmasters are actually... Ooh, Bioplasma. We got a con effects of a Venom Cannon now deployed on out. The Blastmasters are pretty effective versus Imperial Guardsmen. No, it's not exactly fighting against Imperial Guardsmen. He's fighting against the Orc player, which Blastmasters are not half bad versus them either. Good damage there. And here comes the Manticore Barrage engaging these forces. We've got the Venom Brood now falling back. Mass retreat coming out by these forces, while the Carnifex and the Swarm Lord are making a soft retreat as well. Down south, we've got the Chaos player pushes his way forward. We've got Chaos Predator, not upgraded anything just yet. Great hits there. Imperial Guardsmen, the Sergeant and the Lord Commissar are still alive. We also got the Heavy Bolter there from the Manticore, but the Manticore will go down to the Chaos Predator and the Missile Plague Marines. Good hit there, hitting the Lehman Russ with the Chaos Predator and the Plague Marines. Just killing off all that armor. Wait, did that Manticore just turn into a Predator model? Or maybe that's just already there. I looked away from one moment and saw the wrong carcass there. Okay, it's just one of the field objects there. But you got a Bane Blade! And Stormtroopers being deployed on out. The Bane Blade is going to be under siege by a lot of forces, but there are some orcs here. Knobs are pretty good. This seems like a really good spot for Demolisher Cannon. Knobs are anti-vehicle melee, getting some good damage there on the Swarm Lord. The Swarm Lord will need to fall back. Saying too much fire there. Xenothropes are still engaging the Knobs, but the Swarm Lord does in fact go down. So there was another Tyranno formation here. And the Hive Tyrant did go down there. We do have the Zinch Predator, so there is a last cannon Predator deployed on out. Oh yeah! Oh wait, no, that's just the Chaos Heretic. I forget as well that the Plague Champion can repair vehicles. I sort of disagree the fact that the Plague Champion can just repair vehicles. Like, that makes no sense to me. I know it's supposed to be a counterpart to, say, the Tech Marine, but still. Not a huge fan of the fact that Plague Marines can just repair. It just doesn't feel right. It's also not biological. We got two Carnifex here, both upgraded Venom Cannons, so we'll see some Bioplasm ability. And why is the Plague Marine the Buildy Boy? It's not really... I know it's supposed to be the counterpart to the Tech Marine, but still, it just doesn't feel like it's supposed to be the Buildy Boy. Carnifex need to start hitting that Bane Blade. Crash with some Bioplasm and some other things. Got the Xenothrope still here for artillery support. And Chaos Predator does have some good las cannon shots there. No las cannon on the Havoc either. We got a Haywire Grenade or something like that. Melt the bomb onto the Carnifex. They've been from the Stormtroopers or the Melt the Bomb variant or Melt the Gun variant. Plague Marines now making their advance. Okay, some good damage there. We've got the Knob Squad trying to engage the Terminators. And the Knob Squad are getting some good damage there onto the Terminators, and good damage in return, but those Terminators will need to teleport away really soon. They do teleport away with one model remaining. And the Plague Champion does go down there. The Plague Marines are getting significant hits. Cadian Cartridge Squad being deployed on out by the Lord Inquisitor. Those are one of the Carnifexes did go down in the engagement. This one is receiving quite a bit of fire there, getting interrupted by those Stormtroopers and by the Sluggers. And the Carnifex is probably going to go down. Yes, the Carnifex does go down there. Oh, looks like the, nope. Never mind. Because why not? Well, to be fair, Nurgle's supposed to be like death and decay and basically nature, while Zinch is supposed to be knowledge and understanding. It would make sense that he would be the technology one, such as like structures, repairs, things of that sort. The Tyrant has been redeployed. Okay, the Inquisitor is actually right there. Inquisitor does go down. The Baneblade is still in the region, constantly firing. And the Plague Marine Squad do not decapture that point. And we do have 9 and 9 red points for the Lord Inquisitor, so we can see Valkyrie runs. And we do have enough red points here for rocks for the war boss. Oh wait, never mind, the game's over. Well, this is Angry saying thank you for watching, and signing off.